Hi guys, Crystal Ball version 1.2. Couple things you need to know for this to work. You need to know Gene Gordon's out to lunch principle. Okay? That is a stack of business cards with a broccoli rubber band and a blank crystal ball drawn on one. But you know and I know that this crystal ball is cut in half and placed right here. Okay, this is the card they actually sign. But they see that, you know. Real quick note: when I make a card appear on here, I like to do. If it's a red card, I'm going to force it's going to be written in red, okay, with the red marker, as opposed to a black card, which is like an ace of spades. I've already got a signature here, so that's your spectator signature. So I use for red cards, I use red marker. For black card, I use ace of spades, and that's going to be my example here. So that's the Gene Gordon out to lunch principle. Sankey uses it all the time, and as I do too. I always hold it for them. I never give it to them. Not anymore. I hold this out. They sign it with whatever pencil, pen, whatever they got. Boom. I take it just like this, and I make it very clear that I'm grabbing one. Just like that. Come down. As I pull that, boom. That goes to the spectator's hand like this, and they put their hand on top, or they can put it on we can put it on the table and they put their hand on top. Regardless on how you do it, it's done. Boom, that goes to the table. I bring my hands up, put the cards away. Notice, boom, it's blank. It's obvious. They have their signed card, obviously. No questions asked. That's gone. What do crystal balls do? Well, they tell the future, blah, 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 blah. Come up with your own script. You spread like 3 or 4 cards extra right off the bat. Boom, show the spread, and that hides the fact that you have, on top of a face-down deck, you have a blank card and an ace, your force card, which in our case is the ace of spades. Okay, boom, right there. The nice thing about that is you can show the spread, and you can even give it a good clean shuffle. And we all know it's not very clean, because what we just did was brought the ace of spades to the very bottom and the blank card in position to do the glide. An underrated move that hardly anybody uses anymore, but I love it, especially in this situation, because nobody's expecting a blank card. Give the deck a cut. Boom. Deck is cut. Okay? You can do this without flashing that. You're in good shape. So cut, and boom, you're done. Kind of square it up. You're done. Now what you have here is a pinky break below your spade, ace of spades. So that's the position you want. I'm going to do this standing up. Okay, you're not going to see my head. Riffle force. They say stop. Now notice, I stop quite a bit up here. I take the finger, boom, draw it open. Are you sure? They say yes. Now pick up, just like that. Boom. Now you'll notice I beveled the card because you don't want to see how thick that is. Look at that. That's crazy thick difference. So, couple ways to hide this. They say stop. You say, are you sure? Boom, yes. This card goes up and forward because that's their card. And meanwhile, you bring this up, just like that. They say stop, stick the finger in. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes. Zap. That's in their mind. That goes up. Boom. And I've already beveled this deck forward and leaned it forward. But this is the one they're worried about right here. Boom. I set this on the table. I can actually see the card. Not a big deal. I've seen this trick before. Yes, an old gag. Openly look at the card. Boom. It's the ace of spades. And that's going to set you up for the big move. The bigger move hides the smaller action. So again, I'm going to stand up. Boom. What it's going to look like to them is this. Boom. You can take the card and you're going to rub it on their hand that's covering the business card. Boom. And that's what they're expecting. But what you really do is this. Boom. Boom. You're grabbing the second card. You're doing a glide. An underrated move. If any move out there is underrated. Boom. Cover that action by coming down like this. And I've already slid this baby. Boom. Take this and rub it. And while you're rubbing this card on their hand, square that up, right? And set it down on top of this pile that you set down earlier. This is on the table. This goes down here onto the table, onto the rest of the deck of cards. What that's going to do is that's going to put your ace in the middle of the deck. If they want to pick up the card, the deck of cards, and look for it, it's in the middle of the deck. It's not on top or anything like that. That way, when you say, do you feel that? You know, the whole life force drained out of this area. I think it came from this card. And you show them, after you're done rubbing this card on their hand, you show them this, and they're like, what the heck? All of a sudden, the deck is out of your hand. So it's away from you. It's on the table. Where are they going to go with this? If you've talked about crystal ball and what it does, they'll go right to the business card because it was blank and now it's got an ace of spades on there that was supposed to be here. It's not here. It's here now. I mean, that's my version. So have fun with it.